What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the homie, Mainman Mademan here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? Time to talk a little boxing, man. I got a couple spare minutes. Thought I'd get on here with the boxing fan real quick. Saw a story that kind of caught my eye, and I just want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me just make sure the audio clear, and then we can get this thing going. Let's just make sure that the audio crystal clear. All right, yeah, we sounding good. We sounding good. So the thing is, man, I got a couple minutes. You know, everybody who rocked with me on the late night live stream last night, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Got the homie Black Horseman Promotions in the building. What's up, homie? What's up, family? What's up with you? Easy Road Promotions. Hey, Black Horseman, man, I ain't feeling this, son. I ain't feeling this. I don't look, man. We got some things we got to talk about on this one, son. What's up with this? What's up with Earl talking about ain't no 50-50 for T-Bud, man? Slim, we ain't going like that, man. We about to break this thing down. You know what I'm saying? Easy Road Promotions all day. You know what I mean? I'm not buying this argument by far. By far. You know what I'm saying? First off, man, let's get into this ASAP. You know what I mean? Light lit up in the building. We out here. What's up? Excited for the title. Man, we got a lot to talk about this. We ain't going like this, son. We ain't going like this. Let me tell y'all the thing that has gotten my attention and got the boy wanting to get up on here. It's this quote that I'm reading off Boxing Scene that they have Earl Spence Jr. quoted. And Earl Spence Jr. says, and I quote, his promoter, he's talking about Terrence Crawford, his promoter needs to do a better job promoting him, I guess. I feel like he was a failure on the promotional side, so I think Bob needs to get back to the drawing board if he thinks me and Crawford's going to be a 50-50 down the middle deal. If I'm bringing in probably over 400,000 pay-per-view buys and he's doing 100 and something, why should we split it if we fight each other? End quote. So basically, Earl Spence Jr. hit the like button like Black Horseman say. Earl Spence Jr. walking around like, yo, he think he the super pay-per-view star now. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I'm not one for A side, B side by far. I'm a boxing fan. I love the sport. I just want to see the damn fights. But let's make one thing clear here. You know, when we running down the road of saying that Earl Spence Jr. is this super pay-per-view star, riddle me this. Why is it that Michael Coppinger, who dropped the news of Earl Spence Jr. and Sean Porter in the final stages of negotiation, if you check the last sentence of that tweet, he says that this fight will unlikely be on pay-per-view, meaning that more than likely that this fight will be on Fox. So the question that I have, if Earl Spence Jr. is this humongous pay-per-view star, then why ain't he fighting Sean Porter on pay-per-view? I'm just asking the question. See, we looking into this Mikey Garcia versus Earl Spence Jr. as if this was all Earl Spence. Iron Kong 26. What's up with you? We all looking at like this is all Earl Spence Jr. You know, we don't think about the fact that, okay, he did close to 400,000 buys, and hats off to him and Al Heyman for doing what they did to build up the hype for that fight. But we don't look at the fact that this fight took place in Earl Spence's backyard amongst Mikey Garcia's Mexican Hispanic population. Now, I've pulled up the numbers here, right? Let's check this out for a minute. In Dallas, Texas, right? In Dallas, Texas, hold on. Out of the entire population of Dallas, Texas, where there's 1.1 million people, out of that whole total population, 35% of that population is Hispanic, meaning that of the Mexican crew, you got a total of 350,000 Mexicans that live in Dallas, Texas. Puerto Ricans, only 2,000. Cubans, only 2,000. Other Hispanic or Latino, 67,000. That's a lot of people. So you didn't have a big fight with the backing of the Dallas Cowboys in a basically Mexican population stronghold in Earl Spence Jr.'s backyard. And we wonder why the numbers were so good. Not to mention the whole daring to be great narrative, right? Now you look at Terrence Bud Crawford, where he fought in Madison Square Garden, a much smaller venue, right? Against Amir Khan, a dude coming off of a knockout, and his fan base is in the UK for the most part. and we sitting back want to compare these numbers fairly, let's compare them fairly. See, the thing I'm trying to tell y'all is we don't know if this was Errol Spence or Mikey or just the whole hype of it or what. For you to say you don't want to give Terrence Crawford 50-50, a former undisputed champion, a champion in 3 weight classes, and at welterweight has arguably done just as much as you have. And you don't want to give him 50-50. Are we serious here? Are we being serious here? What kind of shit is this, man? Last of a Dime Breeze says, bruh, it's a gimmick. That's why they saying they not putting the Porter versus Spence on pay-per-view, because it's going to do no numbers. My thing is, though, Last of a Dime Breeze, if Earl is the big star, why are they saying that this? Well, I mean, why ain't they? When Canelo went to pay-per-view and he became a pay-per-view attraction, he stayed on pay-per-view. When Floyd became a pay-per-view attraction, as they say, he stayed on pay-per-view. There was no, let's put him on free TV. This man is a star, a pay-per-view star who's going to make big money and attracts a major fan base, so his fights should be on pay-per-view, right? But now here you got a major unification against the welterweight with arguably the best resume of amongst all the active welterweights, arguably. And this doesn't make it to pay-per-view. But you want to look at Terrence Crawford, who may have done 100,000. The numbers are not official. Nobody don't know what the official numbers are. These are all speculative reports. But you want to look at Crawford, who fought a fighter who's coming off of a knockout, not a couple fights ago, whose fan base is in the UK, is not what he used to be, and you want to compare them numbers. What if Terrence Crawford would have fought Mikey Garcia in Omaha, in the biggest stadium in Omaha? How do you think the numbers would have turned out then? Or if he would have fought Mikey Garcia in Texas, if Terrence Crawford would have fought him, do you think those numbers would have been similar? I'm just asking a question. Iron Kong 26 says, can we say that those pay-per-view buys had a lot to do with Mikey, since Earl is now in a unification fight and it won't be pay-per-view? It's a combination of them both. I'm not here to discredit and say Earl ain't a sort of star. But when you looking at Terrence Crawford and you going to tell him off the jump, you ain't getting 50-50. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what's your standing on that. And you using numbers that, yeah, you had a proper dance partner. The height, the way that this fight was made was right there. It was made to buy. I wonder why Jerry Jones ain't talking about putting this fight in Texas, because according to Michael Coppinger, also, this fight between him and Sean Porter is supposed to be going down in the Barclays Center. So I'm just saying, if the man is a star and he can just tell Terrence Crawford, a 3-division former undisputed champion, #1 pound for pound, easy work, that you don't get 50-50, where you coming from with this? I'm just asking a question. Chris Hayes says, a duck walked up to a lemonade stand. Chris Hayes says, and he said to the man running the stand, hey, man, you telling jokes in here, man. This ain't Mother Goose, man. You know what I mean? Blackfightfan TV. Oh, Lord. I knew I was going to track the homie, man. You reaching, man, and we dead serious, man. Bro, answer me this, Blackfightfan. I'm glad you here, bro. If Earl is the big star, right? If Earl is the big star and he can go to Terrence Crawford and tell him you don't deserve 50-50, why aren't they putting Earl back in Texas and back on pay-per-view? Answer me that, Blackfightfan. That's all I'm asking, man. I'm just saying the man don't got the standard to tell Terrence Crawford that, look, man, oh, look at my numbers and look at your number. I will agree with Earl Spence when he says that Bob Arum did a piss poor job at promotion. Can you send a link? I sure can. What's your email? Oh, shit. Blackfightfan about to get on here, call some ruckus. Let's go. Wait. What's your email? Son, put the email in the chat now. I will definitely send you the link. You know what I'm saying? But I just need to answer. I need that question answered. Mo, because you can't sit back and tell a 3-division champion, undisputed, because he fought Amir Glass-Thigh Khan. You can't tell him, oh, my numbers were this and your numbers were that. Act like that man ain't accomplished what he's accomplished and been hunting them down. You can't act like these things don't exist. All day, man. I would love to get you up on here, Blackfightfan, because I need this question answered. Where's the standard? Light Lit Up says PBC are some hustlers. It's all about building a fighter by fighting lesser competition by allowing them to duck premier fights. Hey man, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely going to sit back and say that something ain't right. Something ain't right. And I don't like this narrative of trying to say that Terrence Crawford doesn't deserve 50-50, because the man definitely deserves 50-50. Blackfightfan, where you at, fam? I want to get you on here because I want this question answered. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Earl been talking that A-side shit even before the Mikey fight. Look, man, my thing is he technically the actual A-side? Or are these two? See, my deal is when I've always argued A-side, B-side, I've always argued it from a fan point of view. And that is, which one is the more accomplished fighter? Which one has been putting that work in? Yeah, they may not be the best salesman. Yeah, they may not have the same platform. Yeah, they may not be in the same markets. But which one of these cats have actually put the work in? And when I see and I sit back and I see that Crawford is the one that been putting that work in. Crawford is the one that's a 3-division champion. Crawford is the one that has been actually wanting to smoke. Saying it. I mean, I see Bomac in the post-fight press conference of the last fight. We want Spence. We want Spence. And when I'm seeing all of this, and then you saying, oh, well, we can't make a fight if it ain't 50-50, knowing damn well that this is going to insult Crawford. You know that's going to insult him. Make him feel some kind of way. Well, if it ain't 50, we ain't talking about nothing then. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Where's the link? Man, hold up, man. Let me give my man this link right here, Slim. Let me get this link cracking. Because I need to know, and I'm sure if anybody can answer the question, it's without a doubt Blackfightfan TV. So let's put the link. Hold on. Here it comes, son. Here it comes. Give me a second. That's why I was hoping for your email. I could have just sent it straight to your Gmail instead of just putting it in the chat. But hold on. Hold on. Link right there, Blackfightfan TV. Come holler at me. Come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what's goody. I want to know what's goody. And you need to tell me, Blackfightfan, why exactly that Earl should not give Terrence Crawford 50-50. Please break it down for me and the audience and everybody who will hear this in the future as to why does Earl Spence Jr. feels as though he can't give Terrence Bud Crawford 50-50. I want to know. I want to know. Sweet Jones, I agree, man. Crawford deserves 50-50. Look at what he's accomplished. His last few fights ended in KOs and stoppages of top fighters all day. All day. Black Horseman says Porter will become second top welterweight. Spence is fourth. Last three opponents are Lamont Peterson, Carlos Ocampo, and Lil Mike. Exactly. Exactly. As far as from an accomplishment standpoint, it don't compare. We're talking about an undisputed number 1 pound, former undisputed number 1 pound for pound champion that, you know, at the end of the day, did not have the same exact dance partner or the same exact narrative in his last fight that Earl Spence Jr. had. That's what we talking about. It's Thurman and Earl 50-50. It's Thurman and Earl 50-50 all day. Come on, man. Thurman is the final level, man. Thurman is M. Bison, man. Come on, man. Thurman, and if he beats Manny Pacquiao on pay-per-view, I mean, then the number argument might just go out the window. I'm just saying. So we need to know. We need to know. We need to know. Last of a dying breed, Crawford, last three opponents are better than Spence's last three all day. All day. All day. And that's what I'm saying, man. So my deal is I need to know if Spence is this great pay-per-view star. Why isn't his next fight with Sean Porter on pay-per-view? Why is it in the Barclays Center? Why is it going to be on Fox? Oh, shit. What's up, homie? What's up with you, man? Salute to you, man. Yeah, man. So, you know, that's all I'm telling you, man. You know, see, no other welterweighters ran around and claimed that they were a pay-per-view star. Now it's Earl Spence saying, no, you ain't, your promotional company ain't doing you good enough. And no, look at my numbers and look at your numbers. You just did a measly, paltry 100,000. You're just a vagabond. Or whatever the fuck. Orlando Finney in the building. What's up, family? What's up with you? You know, so that's all I'm telling y'all, man. I mean, where is the comparison here? Like I said, put Terrence Crawford in Earl Spence's position, and I'm damn sure that those numbers will be the same. That's all I'm saying. And where's Jerry Jones? Anybody seen Jerry? Anybody seen Jerry? Why Jerry ain't showing up for the Porter versus Spence fight? Why is they talking about putting this in the Barclays Center? I got questions. And I'm sure that the homie Blackfightfan TV can answer them. And let me just tell everybody in the chat from right here, right now, Blackfightfan TV is a homie of mine. Do not disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? Do not do such at all. I respect Blackfightfan TV. We may see opposite and difference on this. If he gets on, just know, show him some respect. Do not disrespect, or you will be timed out. That's a homie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's all I'm telling everybody. You know what I mean? Yo, man, where the hell is Jerry at, man? Where the hell is Jerry at, Black Horse? Anybody seen Jerry? Black Horseman, if you want to get on, you know you're more than welcome to, Holmes. You know what I mean? That's all I mean. So, yeah, now I will agree with the notion that Terrence Crawford, that Bob Arum and ESPN could do a 50 times better job than what they doing with Terrence Crawford. I mean, I didn't like the fact that it seemed like in fight week is when we really start hearing about the fight. Fight week is when they start turning the volume up a little bit. I didn't like that. It's like we were on here on social media, on YouTube, up in this fight way more than ESPN was. Now, ESPN is a sports network, the biggest sporting network in the world. And maybe they don't view boxing as a top priority like we do. But at the end of the day, you know, if you want to get Terrence Crawford respect on the business side, if you will, you're going to have to invest more time and effort into him. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Last of a Dime Breeze says, salute the Black Fight Fan. Salute the Black Fight Fan. Big dose. Salute Black Fight Fan, the truth all day. But I want to hear his truth. I'm waiting on you, Black Fight Fan. What's taking so long, Holmes? Where you at, fam? Where you at? I want to hear his truth. I've been wanting to hear his truth, and he knows this. That's my main man, but he knows this. You know what I mean? Where you at, fam? Where you at? Alex Cartier, Thurman versus T-Bud. That'll be a dream, huh? Yeah, all day. You don't want me on with Black Fight Fan might get turned up. All right. Well, yeah, we definitely gonna keep it cool. You know what I mean? I already know son gonna come on this jump screaming and yelling and all that good shit. That's just son. That's just Black Fight Fan, man. That's it. He trail cat, man. So I feel you though, but he definitely go get it fired up. And that's why I say it's nothing more than a pleasure to have him on, man. Real shit. But yo, man, the link is in the description, and I'm waiting on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on him. Spence is the A-side, period. All right, Raymond Carter. All right, explain. You say Spence is the A-side. What is your reason? Tell me your reason. Why do you feel like that he could not give a former undisputed 3-division champion 50-50? Tell me why. You're going to tell me the numbers, and I'm sure that's the only defense I could think you're going to say. But I'm trying to see, what would you think is the reason why he should not offer Terrence Crawford? Some people, a lot of my people for sure, going to see this as a cop-out. They're going to see this as a cop-out. Hit the like button for me, whether you're a fan or whether you're sliding through. A lot of people are going to see this as a cop-out, as a way to stall it, as a way to turn off Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? Salute to you, man, real brother. All day, fam. Salute to you, big dose. Vincent Roof in the super chat. Much love. I agree with you, bro, but I know Bob is a snake. And yeah, and that's what a lot of folks going to say. Well, you know, Bob don't want to fight. Bob don't really want to fight. Look what he did to Tyson Fury. Bob don't want to fight, man. Why don't you seem to understand that? It's all Bob Arum. But I'm seeing Bomac in the post-fight press conference saying, we want Spence, chatting up the audience. We want Spence. But the point I'm trying to make, though, everybody, Vincent Roof, the point I'm trying to make is the man said he don't want to give him 50-50. You know what I mean? Like, you are this giant star. Like, you are the dude. Like, you just can just tell people, like, nah, you are barely accomplished at the weight class. All right, let's just keep it a buck. You don't have the standing right now to tell Terrence Crawford, you are not going to give him 50-50. Let's see what them numbers look like. Sean Porter outside of Texas in the Barclays Center. Of course, they're going to look good on regular TV, but I would love to see what the pay-per-view numbers would have looked like. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sweet Jones says Spence versus Crawford, Wilder versus Joshua is the only fights that's worth my money. Hey, you got to throw, man, hold up, bro. You got to throw the final level up in there somewhere. You got to throw Keith the Flute Thurman up in that thing somewhere, Mo. Demarius 28 says he was undisputed at 140. Earl the King at 147. Whole different ball game, 60-40. How is Earl the King at 147? How is Earl the King at 147? Send it to blackfightfantv@gmail.com all day. How is Earl the King of 147? I mean, he hasn't passed Keith Thurman yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second, y'all, while we try to get Black Fight Fan on here. Fight Fan TV. Y'all gotta answer that one for me, bro. Like, how is he the king of 147? Are you serious? Blackfightfantv@gmail.com. All right. All right. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Trying to get the homie on here. And he is the absolute #1 best Earl Spence representative in the game. You know what I mean? This is the cream of the crop when it comes to Earl Spence representation right here. Hold on, .com. All right, Black Fight Fan TV. Bam. Bam. It's sent, homie. It's officially sent. I'll be sitting here waiting for you to pop on. You know what I mean? I'll be sitting on here for you to pop on. Hit the like button for me, y'all. Hit the like button for me, man. Hit the like button for me. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Raymond Carter says Bud never beat anybody. All right, well, that's your opinion. Let me ask you this, Raymond. Did Bud beat Ricky Burns? Oh, shit. Who was that?
What's
Black
up,
Fight.
man?
My main man. What's up with you? Black Fight Fan TV in the building. What's up to the trio? And let me just say this before you start talking, Black Fight Fan. Once again, I want to stress again to my chat room, show this man some respect. Show this man some respect and respect this man. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Them boys ain't got to respect me, man.
Yeah, man.
I know in real life they'll respect me.
Yeah.
They ain't going to check me. You understand what I'm saying?
All day.
I would love one of them that get disrespectful. To say something disrespectful in my face. I like Deontay say, I go through them. That's what we doing down here. I go through them.
All right, all day. Now, all right, you know what the question is, Black Fight Fan. You know what the question is. Tell me, why doesn't Earl Spence Jr. give Terrence Bud Crawford 50-50? Break it down, please.
Bro, because Terrence Crawford ain't no pay-per-view. He ain't even Terrence Crawford. You talk. Let me tell you what you doing, and it's real slick. You talking business, but you ain't talking the whole business.
What am I leaving out?
The main thing you leaving out is that Earl have produced more numbers than him. And I want to comment on what you said about the Mexican population down here in Dallas, where I live, where I'm walking around right now, looking around.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm also say this to a lot of these Mexicans out here. A lot of people, I'm gonna tell you another narrative that got misconstrued in that fight. Mikey Garcia did not have the bulk of the Mexican fans there.
Okay.
Just because somebody is Mexican does not mean that they rep or go for Mikey Garcia.
Right.
I've seen thousands of Mexicans there in Earl Spence guard. Okay, if you want to get technical about that, and I dare anybody to dispute me because I was sitting right there. I was on the floor, saw a lot of people walked around, and all these dudes that act like they got a problem. I was accessible to everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So I know what I saw. And I also, I'm going to say this, Earl Spence came up here in Texas. His first trainer was a Mexican. Okay? Before Derrick James, his trainer was a Mexican. So like I said, and also he have a huge fan base in South Texas. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just want to get rid of the notion that Mikey Garcia, just because of his ethnicity, means that he had the bulk of Mexican fans. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. That's a fabrication. But Mikey did bring a draw. Second of all, Mike, you said, what if Mikey and Terrence Crawford would have fight? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because that's not logistically possible in business, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Like I said, you talking about halfway business. You gonna talk business, talk the whole business. Terrence Crawford has been boxed out. Business wise, he don't have nowhere to go. There is nobody for him to fight.
But
wait a minute. Earl Spence got fights for the next 2 years against champions. Okay, can't nobody in the audience say he ducking nobody, because his next fight is against the WBC champion of the world to unify. To do that will make you a hater.
But that doesn't mean he doesn't have to give him. But that doesn't mean that he's telling Terrence Crawford, I'm not giving you 50-50. Yeah, his next fight might be against the WBC champion. But at the end of the day, why doesn't he? Terrence Crawford is just as accomplished, if not more accomplished, than Earl Spence Jr., right? Right or wrong?
Well, I'm going to say this. What you saying, I'm going to say, no, I'm going to say this. Terrence Crawford, I would even go as far as say he's more accomplished than Earl Spence Jr. Okay? But wait a minute. He's more accomplished. I'm going to give you that.
Okay,
so wait a minute. Here's the problem with that. Just like you exposed yourself earlier, you speaking from a perspective of a fan. Okay, I loved Deontay Wilder before when negotiations was going on and he had one belt. Loved him to death. You ask me, oh man, you need to give Wilder 50-50. He this and he that. Wilder didn't have the profile, bro. He didn't have the. Wait a minute. It didn't make business sense logistically at that point. Okay, Bob Aaron, and that's what Earl is exposing when he's talking about this Lomachenko, the numbers and all that. The numbers don't lie, bro.
But how do we know? Don't lie. No. How do we know that Terrence Crawford?
How do you know? How do you know that Amir Khan?
Hold on.
How do you know that Amir Khan? Wait a minute. Joshua got 17,000 people coming from the UK. 17,000 people.
And what
how do you know? Wait a minute. How do you know, if we're going to play this game, how do you know that Amir Khan didn't account for 75,000 of them pay-per-views?
75,000 of
the pay-per-view buys out of under the 100 that the under 100,000 that Terrence Crawford did. How do we know that Amir Khan didn't account for 75,000 of them?
Because Amir Khan is not a bigger name here in America, in my opinion, than Terrence Crawford.
No,
my deal is, hold on.
I just said.
Let me get this in. You said Anthony Joshua was coming over here and doing. Anthony Joshua ain't done piss on pay-per-view here in America. The point I'm making.
We talking prior to all, and don't misconstrue my words. We talking prior to this whole big evolution. Before Deontay Wilder. When Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua started negotiating, before Deontay Wilder was even thought of being a pay-per-view person over here in America, bro.
Okay.
Those negotiations have been going on for 2 years. It's been back and forth for 2 years in the media, maybe longer.
Okay, so Wilder, which I agree with, but Wilder feel he deserves 50-50 today, right? Because he brings the American market. In my case, I'm saying with Terrence Crawford and Amir Khan was the guest. He was the outsider. So, of course, Terrence Crawford, he should of the numbers, he probably carry majority of the numbers, given that he is the man from America. But the point I'm making is, Spence, hold on.
You getting into a whole lot of probablys and maybes and hypothetically.
Okay. But let's talk facts.
What we ain't got to do, though.
Okay,
we ain't got to do that.
Let's talk facts.
We could just talk facts. What the fact is, and I'm gonna kill is 350,000. Okay, I'm gonna kill all you dudes that keep trying to put that 350,000. Earl came out today or yesterday and told you hoes it's 400,000. 400,000. If he ain't do 400, if he didn't do 400,000 or more, he ain't do 400,000. That's what Earl said. The pay-per-views was over 400,000.
Well, but
how is that logistically? How does that make any sense for me to give a man that did.
He fought an American. He fought an American, man. He fought another American star.
Bro, wait a minute. You were just using that he was a Mexican a little while ago. Is he a Mexican or is he an American? Amir Khan has had the bulk.
You know what I'm saying?
Amir Khan has had the bulk of his success in America.
Look,
wait a minute. You can't just flunk that out of here. Amir Khan has made the most money in his career in America.
Not on pay-per-view. Not on pay-per-view.
What? How much money did he make fighting Canelo? Come on, man, don't do that, bro.
Canelo was the star.
No, you can't.
Canelo was the star. Canelo was the star.
No, you wasting it. You worse than these racists coming on here. You worse than these racists coming on here saying black fighters. Wait a minute. You worse than these racists coming on here saying black fighters don't sell nothing. But I don't count Floyd though.
Bro, Canelo was the star.
But Floyd ain't black. He ain't black though. Floyd ain't black. Why he ain't black today? Come on, man. Don't do it, man.
Let me ask you this, Black Fight fan. Would you not agree that Earl has an established fan base in America and so does Mikey? Yes or no?
Let me ask you
this.
No. Let me ask you this. No, I'm going to do you. Riddle me this. Is we talking about Earl Spence versus Mikey Garcia or Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford?
We talking Crawford, but I got to use this to make my point.
When have Crawford sold out any venue outside of Omaha?
All right, well, I mean, he's starting to come into his own now. But the point is hold on.
On top of that, you want to talk let's talk the whole business.
No, you're not talking the whole business.
Let's talk the whole business. And when Earl and Mikey fought in Earl's backyard, Mikey is from he's from Riverside, California.
You not talking the whole business.
He's from Riverside, California. They fought in Earl Spence's backyard in Dallas, Texas. They had almost 50,000 people there.
But Black Fight fan, what you not mention is that he had a dance partner that has an established fan base in America.
Terrence Crawford.
Hold on. Terrence Crawford did not fight a dance partner that has an established fan base in America.
Well, we can get that. That don't mean nothing, man.
The
reason why it don't mean nothing at the end of the day, man, is because Terrence Crawford can't get an opponent like that because his business ain't tight enough.
But if he
ain't got the business to do it.
But that don't take away.
It do take away. Because you talking money, you talking venue, you talking A side, B side. It completely takes that away. When you talking business, talk business. You want to talk fan firm? I'm Blackfightfan. I'm the hugest fan in the world when it comes to
He had a dance partner.
He had a dance partner. But I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to talking about business and A side and B side,
bro,
and who have produced the most, there's no comparison.
He had a dance partner. You seem to forget. You keep forgetting about that.
I gotta tell you, like I said, it's not possible for Terrence Crawford to get there. I'm gonna tell you something else. Man, Earl Spence had more people in Dallas Cowboy Stadium than Terrence Crawford sold in his whole pay-per-view, his first pay-per-view by itself, bro. He had more people in the stadium. More people in the stadium.
Why isn't his next fight in that same stadium?
Because they diversify.
Because he's not the star. Bro. Because he's not the star that he's trying to portray himself to be.
I disagree with that. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I need you to understand something, bro. Down here in Texas, we love football. Football is God. Okay.
Right.
Late July, nothing trumps football. Earl Spence is an honorary Cowboy, and Jerry Jones can do whatever the hell he want to do. He don't care. He don't care about none of these guys being no pay-per-view star. He believe in Earl, bro. That's why he is the one. He is the one that pushed the fight into Cowboy Stadium. Earl and them didn't know that. They didn't think they was ready. Al and them didn't think that. Listen to me, bro. You're not hearing me.
No, I'm hearing you, Chris.
Al didn't think they was ready, bro. Jerry Jones believes in Earl, bro. I'm in Dallas. I'm tied in, homie. Believe me, bro.
No, I believe you.
It's bigger than that. And I'm gonna tell you something else. And you want to be fair. Even if Earl come back, even if it don't make business sense because Sean Porter.
But he a star though.
Listen, it make business sense. Who says when did Earl say he a star? That's another thing.
Hold on.
When did he say? Wait a minute. Here's the other thing. I need to ask you. I forgot. Who said that he was a star?
He's telling Terrence Crawford, you don't just you ain't gonna get 50-50.
He didn't say that.
Bro, I just did it. I read. No, he telling Terrence.
Said he was a star,
he telling Terrence Crawford. He's telling Terrence Crawford, we ain't doing no 50-50 like he is the star of the show. They are, if anything, damn near equal, bro.
No,
because you had the better dance partner. You had the better dance partner. Let Terrence get a Danny Garcia. Let Terrence fight a guy with an American fan base.
You know what? He tried to get a Danny Garcia, man. He couldn't close the deal.
Danny priced himself out.
No, let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you something. While we talking reckless like this, okay? Cause let's keep it all the way true. When they negotiated Danny in public, they offered Danny $3 million in the public, bro. Amir Khan got knocked out by Danny Garcia, and Danny Garcia is Puerto Rican, mainland that's attached to America through politics. It's like he's an American citizen. They offered Danny Garcia, who has one of the biggest fan bases in New York in boxing, $3 million, and they give Amir Khan $5 million.
Has he made any more than that when he was over there on the PBC?
It doesn't matter, bro.
Has he made any sort of money like that over there with the PBC?
And this is what we saying. I don't know. I think Danny made more money than that, bro.
So you don't think Danny would get back in money with ESPN?
And listen, if you want to play that game, and we'll kick behind the scenes, all the PBC fighters have made more than that, bro.
Well,
even Sean Porter has made more than $3 million, man. If you want to be real and keep it real without no guard, all of them ain't no PBC fighter over there. Period. Made less than that. That was a joke offer, bro.
So you think Khan just made just $5 million?
Possibly. I don't know.
No. Back your money was tied into that deal too.
I don't know what Khan did, bro.
If Danny would have came over there and did it on pay-per-view, you don't think they'd have gave Danny some back your money?
No. Khan made $5 million guaranteed. I'm just speaking guaranteed.
Okay, plus of course.
We saw them offer. You talking about a whole bunch of hypotheticals?
Nah,
bro. You ain't keeping it real, bro.
I'm keeping it
real.
You ain't
keeping it real. No, you not, bro.
You making it.
You my guy. You my guy. I got a lot of love for you, homie. Shout out to the DMV. Shout out to PG County. Shout out to all y'all boys out there, because I mess with the DMV in Baltimore heavy. You understand what I'm saying?
All day.
Man, on Saturday afternoon, when the sun is shining, he ain't over here keeping it real.
But Blackfightfan, you acting as if that Danny would just make a flat fee versus Terrence. He would have got the same type back end money.
It doesn't matter, bro.
He ain't take the deal.
No, it doesn't matter. They offered Danny $3 million, and he knocked Amir Khan out, and he got an American fan base.
Bro, he would have got way more money than he ever seen on the PBC side. He would have got way more money than
that's not true, man. You don't, bro. Man, you have no idea, bro. Listen to me,
bro.
man.
You're not saying.
No, listen to me, bro. I need you to understand. I need all your homies in the chat to understand this, too. What you see on them PBC purse deals, bro, that is not, bro. Bro, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be real with you, bro. And I'm going to just keep it true. Man, Earl Spence been making that kind of money since before he fought Chris Algieri, bro.
Okay, so
Earl Spence wasn't even the top dog at the PBC. You talking about Danny Garcia? At one point in time, Danny Garcia was the biggest draw on the PBC.
Bro, this is like
$3 million something to Danny, bro. He got a whole nation. He got a whole nationality behind him, bro. He's Puerto Rican.
We can at least agree that that $3 million wasn't the true number that Danny would have been getting in that particular fight. We can at least agree to that, right?
How do I know that when they?
So you saying they would have offered him a flat fee of just $3 million and they didn't get at the Khan?
They offered Khan $5 million.
Khan plus he got back end money
and back end money.
Exactly.
Khan made well, and I'm gonna tell you something true. I'm gonna tell you something too, man. Bob Arum don't keep it true with these fighters. The way they deals is structured over there at Top Rank, and how they running money at ESPN is completely different on how they structured in the PBC, bro.
But that don't still stop the fact
that don't completely no, because we gotta say that because you were speaking from a business point. The whole perspective of our conversation started because you saying to me that a man that got 100,000 pay-per-view buys should get the same as a man that has positioned himself in business the same as that man that done do it for 100,000 pay-per-view buys.
I'm telling you, no.
Like Obama say, the arithmetic just don't seem right, bro. The arithmetic just ain't right, homie.
No, you're not saying the whole picture. One guy, yeah, he may be positioned better, but the other guy got more accomplishments. One guy had a better One guy had a better dance partner than the other guy. You give him the equal same type of dance partner, and I'm sure that the numbers would have been better. You're just leaving out the fact that he fought Khan. He fought Khan, and this man fought Mikey Garcia.
MC Hammer sold 10 million records on one record. He got a double diamond record. Should he get the same money as Jay-Z if they doing the show? I don't care nothing about no accomplishments, man. That don't mean nothing.
So the dance partner don't mean nothing? The guy who he fighting, bringing just as equal amount of power don't mean nothing?
Not when you can make the same amount of money fighting Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia.
So it's a duck.
Money, bro.
So
it's not no duck. He fighting another champion, bro. He fighting Sean Porter, the WBC
I'll
champion.
grant you that.
You want it to be a duck. You want it to be a duck so you can rest your head on something and sleep at night. But it's not no duck.
Sean Porter is
the WBC champion, the most prestigious belt in boxing.
Sean Porter is
the IBF champion, bro.
Facts,
He's
bro.
the IBF champion.
Let's speak facts, though. Sean Porter just started wanting smoke. Hold on. Let's keep it a buck. Terrence been wanting smoke. So now, hold on. No, I'm gonna give you. Hold on. No. I'm gonna give you your floor. I'm gonna give you the floor.
Terrence Crawford just called out Spence last week, bro. For the first time, Spence rolled off his mouth last week. Bro.
Come on, Blackfightfan.
Play that game?
Come on, Blackfightfan.
We're gonna play the games that you play.
Nah. You know that Terrence been wanting smoke for the longest.
I don't know that.
You know that. Huh?
I don't know that.
How many times did the man gotta say that he's been wanting smoke?
I don't know that, bro. A lot of these dudes say a lot of things, bro.
Oh,
man, do you know? No, bro. No, hell no. Because I want you to keep it real with your fans because you've been in boxing long enough to know this, bro.
Yeah.
You know how many dudes that I talk to behind the scenes that say they want this and want that? Man, my homeboy is in the game, bro. Heavy. I know this type of stuff, bro.
So you telling me?
Wait a minute. These dudes sell narratives, bro. They sell narratives to enhance their profile, bro. You see, and I find it funny. How sometimes, and you guilty of this too, when you were saying that Deontay Wilder needed to get a promoter. You were saying that at one point in time. Mm-hmm. Now, when the truth come out about these promoters, when Luis Ortiz's fight gets completely blocked by a promoter, now all of a sudden these suits gotta go. And Blackfightfan been telling y'all that these suits gotta go. These dudes, no, but you wanted Wilder to get a promoter. I'm a big fan of Mainman Mademan. I be here. I'm here a lot. So I'm gonna say this. See these Luis Ortiz, when that Luis Ortiz deal, that exposed a lot of you clowns out there. Okay, because Amir, and I ain't calling you no clown, but I'm saying there's a lot of these dudes out here in this chat. Luis Ortiz, that promoter, when that promoter can't stop that fight, and I told y'all, and I've been saying to y'all, these fighters need to take their own destiny in their own hand because they will not be allowed to fight whoever whenever they want to. Bro, that's a fallacy, bro. That's a fallacy. That ain't real. And Terrence Crawford cannot fight Earl Spence until Bob Arum say so, and you sit here in front of these people and act like you know that.
Bob Arum already said so. Bob Arum already said so.
Bob Arum ain't doing nothing.
Who called this bluff?
Bob Arum said, Bob Arum said that he wanted to fight, Manny Pacquiao wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather for 5 years, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, you gonna act like that?
Blackfightfan,
bro.
Who called his bluff?
Who called whose bluff?
If Bob Arum don't want to fight,
I'm not gonna play that. No. History. I'm asking your question. History called this bluff.
Huh?
History. That man got a track record of doing that.
All right, well,
you know what I'm saying? It's like you asking me, okay, if you got got a known crackhead in the house, and somebody done stole your mama rent money out her purse. Whose track record say that somebody whose track record is stealing out of purses? Bruh. It's the crackhead in there, bro. History proves. Wait a minute. History proves that Bob Arum does this consistently to build fighters' profile on the back of mega fights, bro.
Bluff.
He uses mega fights. He uses mega fights in his eyes. And here's what all y'all got it wrong. Bob Arum don't care if Earl Spence fight Terrence Crawford or not. He can ride the coattail of this wave that Earl Spence is growing in the PBC. He getting free promotion off of that, bro. He can ride that wave. Wait a minute. As long as we keep talking about this fight and that fight keep building and people keep saying Terrence Crawford name, he can fight Luis Galazzo. He can fight Kell Brook. He can fight all these guys. And Bob Arum can get paid. He can get paid from Luis Galazzo on Terrence Crawford. He can get paid through Kell Brook on Terrence Crawford. He can use Terrence Crawford up, which is like he's done to Timothy Bradley, like he did to Manny Pacquiao, like he did it to many other dudes that went through Top Rank. He just want to use that dude up under the pretense that he gonna fight Earl Spence, and then when he done use Crawford up, he gonna throw him out there too.
Okay, Black Fight Fan, you know boxing. Let me ask you this: you say Earl Spence is the A side, right? That's what you say. You say he's the number one guy. He got all these. Then why hasn't he sent the offer? A side is usually the one that sends the offers, right? Because why hasn't he sent the offer?
No, listen to me, and I want you to hear me clearly, because I don't know if you guys. Wait a minute, I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but I had Earl Spence on my show before he jumped on that podium, before he said anything on my show, okay, on Trill Boxing Talk. I brought him in the middle of the night, called him on the phone because he had to clean some up that Floyd said that I just wasn't in agreement with, and we got that straightened out. But Earl said at that point, right there, that Terrence Crawford is going to wait in line, bro.
Wait in line for what? Wait in line. He's number one pound.
No.
Black Fight Fan. He's number one pound for pound.
Wait a minute. You don't get to dictate that because you want Undisputed, right? Undisputed come before everything, right?
But if you got the number one,
I'm asking you as a boxing fan, do Undisputed come before
everything? He got a belt. He got a belt.
Wait a minute. What if Sean Porter gets second thoughts? He say instead of wait a minute. What if he gets second thoughts on down the line? What if he take a mandatory next time the fight can come up? What if all this other stuff? Since we want to talk, what if all this other stuff come up? Like I said, Earl Spence is going to make the fights that are easiest for him to make.
Black Fight Fan.
It's not just taking the easy road through the fights. It's also taking the easy road to business.
But if you got the opportunity to face Sean Porter, who's coming off a dismal performance, or fight the number one pound for pound fighter in boxing, the number one pound for pound fighter in boxing, right? You're gonna turn down the number one and up your reputation through the roof by beating the number one dude to face Sean Porter, who coming off a dismal performance. Yeah, and that makes sense. And you can make the most money of your career by fighting Terrence Crawford.
I'm not even gonna say that.
It's all upside.
I ain't gonna turn it down, but he gonna wait until I'm ready and I fight these other champions that are on my side. Wait a minute. That are on my side of business that I'm doing in house. They gonna come. I'm gonna fight those guys first. Other champions, because we have established, you said yourself, Undisputed is everything, right? So we gonna.
He got a belt.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna get this champion. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get this champion. I'm gonna get that champ. I don't care what he got. Hell, he got have the I can win the continent of Africa. And I'm gonna tell you something else.
So Undisputed.
You know what? Listen. You want to know something else, man? He gonna have that belt because Bob Arum ain't gonna bring nobody over there for him to fight. So when I get around to him, he's still gonna be there with that belt. He ain't going nowhere with that belt.
Black, you know damn well you cannot condone of saying that you ducked the number one pound for pound fighter to fight. Hold on. To fight a dude who can't allegedly, from Earl Spence words, can't fill eliminate stand. So you gonna go fight. You gonna go hold on. You gonna go fight the dude who can't fill eliminate stand over the number one pound for pound fighter.
I love how you eloquently say he ducked. He ain't ducking nobody.
Well, all right, let me take the word duck. Let's take the word duck out here. You not. Okay, you prefer to fight Sean Porter, or a guy that he said out his own mouth can't fill eliminate stand, this, that, and the third, over the number 1 pound for pound fighter in boxing.
I want the belt.
He has a belt though, Blackfight. He got a belt.
I want the WBC belt. I want the green belt.
So now we being picky and choosy about belts now. All of a sudden,
no. This is the belt that I can get easily. It's right there. I can get the business. The business is easy, and we can make the fight very easily. I don't have to deal with Bob Arum. I don't have to deal with his lies. I don't have to deal with that. Or if he really wants to fight, I don't have to deal with that.
He ain't got to deal with it anyway.
I just called what?
Did Floyd have to deal with that?
Kenny.
Did Floyd have to deal with it? Did Floyd have to deal with? Did Floyd have to deal with Bob Arum bullshit? Floyd made out. Floyd seemed like he made out good.
5 years.
Floyd,
man, are we really doing this, bro?
No,
I'm gonna let you retract that. I'm gonna let you retract that.
I meant when he fought Pacquiao. When Floyd fought Pacquiao, did Floyd had to deal with that bullshit, or did they get the fight on?
Bro, he dealt with that for 5 years, bro.
No. I'm talking Bob Arum. No.
Okay, you gonna let me answer the question or what? I ain't even speaking yet. You talking about no.
Because you about to talk about when Floyd was with Arum. I'm saying they on opposite sides of the show.
Floyd wasn't with Arum. Floyd was independent by himself.
Right. So he didn't have to deal with Bob Arum's bullshit when they made the fight, right?
He did have to deal with Bob. He was trying to make Floyd Mayweather was trying to make that fight before. Before that fight got made, he tried to make it before. He couldn't make the fight. They was saying Manny Pacquiao was saying that he wanted to fight, but he had to say, you know what Manny Pacquiao have to do? Talk to my promoter. My promoter.
No, Manny Pacquiao.
That's what happened, bro.
Manny Pacquiao wasn't selling for $40 million when he knew there was more on the table.
No,
hold on.
Wait a minute. That's one instance, bro. That Floyd Mayweather Floyd Mayweather was trying to make that fight for years, bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and
low ball Manny. He was trying to give Manny the $40 million flat.
That's one instance, bro. I don't understand that. That's
the point I'm making.
Bro.
But that's
the fight he tried to. You saying that he tried to make the fight? Arum would not allow the fight to happen, bro. He wouldn't allow the fight to happen, bro.
For $40 million.
And Bob Arum have told you this out of his own mouth. And this is one thing you got to take to the bank because the other white folks back it up. The only reason why they had that fight is because Les Moonves and the network stepped in.
And Manny Pacquiao got a better split.
Do you know how much money Manny Pacquiao made under the pretense of him possibly fighting Floyd, bro?
I mean,
Manny Pacquiao made almost $20 million. Maybe more than that. He made almost $100 million not fighting Floyd.
You said it yourself. That Deontay Wilder, and I agree with you, should not fight AJ when all of this is left. He should get his worth. We all agree with that. Manny Pacquiao felt at that time, being an 8 division champion, he should get his worth. Terence Crawford today, as a 3 division, former undisputed, number 1 pound for pound fighter in boxing, feels as though he should get his worth. When your man is saying 50-50, no fight, that's almost telling Terence Crawford, basically in a nutshell, we can't fight.
Let me tell you why you comparing apples to oranges, okay? Number one, you can't compare Terence Crawford to Manny Pacquiao from that perspective, from a business
accomplishments.
No, because you got to talk the business. Manny Pacquiao had a whole country behind him. He had multiple million plus pay-per-view sales on his own. Okay, well, or how you said with dance partners or whatever, but he had numbers to back him up. Terence Crawford don't have the numbers. He ain't never sold out nowhere outside of Omaha. He ain't never had a more than 150,000 pay-per-view buys on TV. The business thing, like I said,
he's done millions on ESPN.
Back to what I said, bro. He ain't never done more than Earl did 6 million. You want to talk about TV views? Earl did 6 million views on TV.
Olympics had nothing to do with that, right?
No, Earl did 6 million views on TV.
Olympics had nothing to do with it.
You can throw all the barriers.
Why he ain't did it since?
And you can throw all that stuff out there. You can throw it out there, okay? But if you want it, we talking hard numbers.
Why hasn't he done it since?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Why did Carl Lewis, Michael Johnson break the Olympic record? Hell, I don't know, and not do it again. I don't know.
Blackfightfan, we gotta talk fact. You know the Olympics had something to do with that, bro. You know that.
I don't know. It was other stuff that was going on when Terence Crawford was fighting.
He hasn't hit those numbers since.
I don't know. It doesn't matter, bro.
He hasn't hit those numbers since.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter, bro. Man, it doesn't matter. Hey, let me tell you something. One night in the trap, I made 30 grand. I never hit them numbers again, bro. I never hit them again, bro. I was like, what the hell is going on around this hoe? What's going on? I mean, I'm going hard as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
One night I did. I was like, God dang.
You get nice like that. You get nice like that, man. Hey, point I'm making though, bruh, is that the fact is though, man, if Terrence, hats off to Al Heyman, what he did with Earl Spence by raising the hype level and giving him a proper dance partner. If Bob Arum do the same, which he thought he was probably doing with Amir Khan, but if Bob Arum do the same, they would be on the even playing field. But when it comes to accomplishments, it don't compare. You know what I'm saying? It don't compare, and those are just facts.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
But I started this conversation out when we first started talking. I said Terrence Crawford has achieved more when it comes to accolades than Earl Spence. I don't dispute that. But when it comes to the money, when it comes to A side, B side, you are not the A side. And
because of Mikey.
I disagree with that. I just told you that you're not even here. You talking about you reading a book. You reading a book talking. Wait a minute. You reading a book with a census book talking about it's 1 million people. First of all, there's more people than that because it's Dallas and Fort Worth. But it's 1.1 million.
That's what the Google number say. That's what the Google number say.
Come on, I'm in Dallas right now, man. Come on, bro. I was born and raised down here, bro. My best friend was a Mexican, bro. I know how my city operates, and like I said, Earl Spence, and I'm gonna tell you they did this. I hate that they did this to the Mexicans because I'm telling you, bro. It was thousands of Mexicans there supporting Earl, and I hate they did them like that because they was trying to make a racial thing. And see, this is what's wrong with boxing. And you will see, bro. You'll see when Earl come back. But I'm saying, logistically for business, it makes sense. And I'm let me say this. You going on the hypothetical a tweet that Michael Benson said. That ain't the
That's
gospel.
True. That is true. We'll see. But that's what he's inside.
But I have myself heard that fight gonna be in New York. I'm not gonna front. So I mean, but I'm gonna be honest with you. To maximize with Sean Porter, that might be where it's supposed to go. It might be in New York.
So why not on pay-per-view? But why not on pay-per-view?
Listen.
Why not on pay-per-view? Please answer that. Please answer that.
It might be in New York and it might be on pay-per-view.
So you saying you think it's going to be on pay-per-view?
It could be on pay-per-view and be in New York.
So if it's not on pay-per-view, that says what, Black Fight Fan?
It says that they still. I didn't say that Earl Spence was a pay-per-view star. Neither did he.
But wait a minute.
How could he be a pay-per-view star and he only got one pay-per-view, man?
But that's how he talking to Terrence Crawford.
No. He just got the leverage in business, bro.
He do.
He do. He just got the business leverage, man. Come on, bro. Stop acting like that, bro. He got the leverage in business. Terrence Crawford combined both his 2 pay-per-views he's done combined.
Bruh,
he not even come up to half of what Earl Spence did. Bro.
He has never fought a opponent with a bigger fan base than Mikey Garcia. The reason why
he ain't never fought nobody like that is because the business, he ain't got the proper business behind him, bro. He ain't got the proper business behind him, and when, unfortunately for him, that's what makes the money. That's what equates to the money. When the business is behind you.
So you telling me? So Mikey can do the same thing.
Bro, if you want, let's go to your. Let's go.
So Mikey.
Wait a minute. Let's go 1,000% into your logic. Okay. Clarissa Shields has more accomplishments than any fighter on the planet. She just made $1 million for the first time.
Well, I mean,
no, it's not no different because you're talking about accomplishment. She is the most accomplished fighter.
She's a woman, man.
And it doesn't matter, bro.
Man, you know how it is, bro.
No, I don't know how it is because you acting like you don't know how it is when it goes to business.
That's different.
I don't know how it is. Bro.
That's apples and oranges, bro.
You talking accolades, bro.
It's just
like
apples
I said,
and oranges.
Nobody is more accomplished than Clarissa Shields. It doesn't matter. Okay, I love my sister to death, and when she say things, I feel like she should be making $1 million+ every fight. I ain't gonna lie about that.
I agree.
But when it come to her and me and 78 talked about this. When it come to her getting the same as the guys, you eat what you kill, bro.
Is Clarissa Shields the A side over everybody she fight from here on out?
Yes.
Because of her accomplishments, right?
No.
Why not? What is it then, Blackfightfan?
Bro, she's the only woman that could bring 400,000 views on TV. She's literally done. Wait a minute. Let me answer the question. She literally outdone AJ on fight day. She like I said, you eat what you kill. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Before she shouldn't have been. But
her last fight, did she do that against? Did she do that against?
The same numbers against. She did the same numbers on Hammer. And another time she's done it before.
Because she had a proper.
She did it with Gabriel's, bro.
Bro,
she did it with Gabriel's. You didn't even know who Gabriel's was.
Hold on. With Hannah Gabriel's, she's a proper dance partner, just like Christina Hammer was.
No,
Hannah Gabriel. Yes, she was.
Hannah Gabriel.
Yes, she was.
The name cachet was not that.
When it comes to women's boxing, Hannah Gabriel. When it comes to women's boxing, Hannah Gabriel's is up there, bro. Her name is up there with the women. With the women.
I disagree with that.
Come on, bro.
We're talking about when
if you know four boxes, if you know four women boxers, she's one of them.
Most of these dudes don't. If you ask these dudes, if you ask them about anybody right now, they gonna say Clarissa Shields. They gonna say Christina Hammer. They ain't gonna say nothing about no Hannah Gabriel. I had to tell 78. I'm gonna tell you what dudes know about Hannah Gabriel. They know she's drop dead gorgeous.
Her fighting style, bro. Come on.
That pretty girl. That pretty girl. That's what they say, bro. That's
fine.
What they say. She's gorgeous, man.
But she can fight. But she can fight her ass off too, bro. People like her style. You know what I'm saying? At the point of time,
bro, man, you talking? Me and you, we here, bro. I mean, I know what you're saying, but when we talking about regular people, and I'm gonna tell you, it ain't about Clarissa Shields' accomplishments at this point. She's earned the money. See, that's what I'm saying.
Because of her dance partners. You keep discrediting the fact that she's fighting good competition.
Well, yeah,
she's the unified. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying about.
She is still. And I'm gonna tell you something else. When you beat these people, you absorb their fans. You absorb their power. That's just. Floyd did it with Oscar. Manny Pacquiao did it with Ricky Hatton or whoever.
He had dance partners.
But what I'm saying, that doesn't matter because the business did it for him. If they didn't have the business behind them, bro, to get these fights did, it wouldn't matter. Manny Pacquiao would still be. Wait a minute. Manny Pacquiao would still be an 8th division champion. But if he hadn't beat nobody, if he hadn't beat no names, it wouldn't mean nothing.
Bruh, Terrence Crawford hasn't fought one fighter that has an American fan base nearly as half of the size of Mikey Garcia's. Nearly half. Not one. Give me one that he fought on American soil that had a fan base like Mikey. Answer the question. Answer the question. Has he fought any?
I don't have to answer that because that's not my problem.
That's the point.
Bro, he could have had the Mikey fight if the business was right for him.
Man,
but he couldn't. No, he couldn't get the fight. Mikey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what Mikey did, bro. Mikey knew he was gonna lose that fight. Okay.
Mikey ain't won it.
He knew he was gonna lose that fight versus Spence. Mikey picked the most financially upsided opponent that he could pick out of big guys. He knew what he.
Bro, Earl wasn't his first choice.
Bro,
you do realize that?
No,
Earl wasn't his first choice.
That's what Mikey said, bro.
No, Earl. No. Go back a little further. Earl called out other fighters before
Mikey called out Keith Thurman.
Yes,
because at the time,
and
wait a minute. At the time, Keith Thurman was a star. Keith Thurman was the biggest thing in boxing at one time, bro. Earl is just coming on the scene, bro.
And
you're right. You proving my point.
Keith was hurt, bro.
Mikey was hurt. Before Keith Thurman got hurt, Mikey was calling him out.
Well, he been hurt for 22 months. Come on, man.
He been calling Earl out for a year, bro.
Bruh, he wanted other. Point I'm making.
Listen to me. He been calling Earl out for
because
a year
there was
straight.
there was nobody
else. Call out Keith Thurman.
There was nobody else.
To make your point. Let's close your point. Quit jumping around. Okay, you right. He called out Keith Thurman when Keith Thurman was able, and before Keith Thurman got hurt, Keith Thurman had fought Sean Porter. Mikey was calling him out when he had the Sean Porter fight,
exactly.
Or the Danny Garcia fight, whichever one of them dudes he fought last.
Okay.
That's when Mikey started calling him out.
Right.
Okay?
So don't act like Earl was first.
Right before that. Right before. But Earl was not the man at that time. Keith Thurman was, bro. Keith Thurman was God round this hoe.
No, Mikey actually thought that he can honestly, for some odd reason, he thought he actually can beat Earl.
No,
Hold on.
It's bigger than that, bro.
He know for sure that he can't beat Bud.
No, that's not what's happening, bro. That's not what's happening. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to hear me, though.
No,
bro.
I hear what you're saying.
It ain't got nothing to do with who Mikey think he could beat, bro. This was always in Mikey's plan to go up and fight one of these bigger guys, bro. This has always been his plan, bro. All this stuff that you seeing, Mikey is one of the smartest dudes in boxing, bro. He is one of the smartest dudes in boxing. Everything that's going on, he planned it.
So
even the loss.
Why wasn't Crawford on that list?
Bro, listen to me, because like I just said, he is not that financially lucrative, bro. Why would you face a guy? Why would you? Now you want to talk business. We talking A side, B side. You can't jump into fandom like, oh no, he's the better fighter. I'm not talking about that. I'll agree with you on all of that, bro. But when we talk about money, A side, B side, this is what we talking about, and it makes better financial sense to not only cut Bob Arum out where you don't got to pay him, because you got to understand, Mikey and Earl got money together. The only people they paid was Al Heyman.
So you don't think it had nothing to do with Mikey just not want to go across the street, deal with Bob Arum the same way that Earl said?
Outside of that, let's look at the money. No,
bro. You said business.
No, let's look at the money. You put Al in. You put Bob Arum in the equation.
He'd have made money with terms, bro. I feel like he would have made money.
No. We wouldn't have made the money that he wanted. What you think is sufficient is not what's sufficient, bro.
All I know is
Mikey made a decision. Okay, and then on top of that, Mikey didn't do nothing wrong. He moved up in the weight class to try to fight the bigger fighter.
No,
what's wrong with that?
Yeah, the next available fighter that was in popularity.
He picked the boogeyman,
but not first, bro. They're not first. It's
Keith Thurman was the boogeyman.
He was just available. Earl was the one that's
Keith Thurman was the right now. Keith Thurman was the boogeyman with a money sign on the back of it.
Exactly. That was the true book, and he still is.
Like Earl was.
And he still is.
Bro, get out of here, delusional.
Bro. You already know my position on that, Black.
I know your position. It don't even make sense, bro. Yeah. It don't even make sense, bro. Yeah. I'm not even gonna try you on this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just wanted to come on here, man.
Much
I
love.
gave you legitimate reasons.
I
gave your people. How many people in there watching right now? How many people watching?
We got 66 people watching right now, man.
66 people. You got 66 people. Y'all seen Blackfightfan. Don't come in this hole and talk about it. Now, I ain't gonna, like I said, some of you dudes, I don't want to debate you. I want to knock your teeth out your head. But man, that's my dude, man.
All day,
so
man.
We can politic and kick, and he always welcome. He come in the trill and talk and chat, man. Hey, man, don't get it misconstrued, man. And some of these dudes, it's a lot of dudes in the LDPC that agree with Mainman Mademan. It's a lot of them. I fight them all the time, bro. They hate. They really don't want to see Earl shine. Let the young players shine, man. Hey, man. Much love to you, brother. I got a lot of love for you, man.
Same to you,
man. Great work, man. Your channel is phenomenal, bro. You a
Thank
beast,
you, brother.
Man.
Thank you,
you're gonna have much success in this, man. And I got your back 1,000%. Anytime you need me for anything, I'm there, man. Much love to the DMV, man.
Much love to you. All right, homie. Brother. All right, bro. Much love to Texas, man. That was Blackfightfan TV, man. What a show, man. My man got me horse out here, man. God damn. I already knew bringing them on, it was going to be hard as hell to talk over Black, man, all day, man. Much love, man. But clearly, man, y'all heard the points of a true Earl Spence Jr. fan right there. You know what I mean? Who no matter what I say, no matter what points you bring up, ain't no reconvincing on Blackfightfan. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? The best you can do is just sit back and joust with him and just see if he can hear any of your points. That's the best thing you can do. You know what I mean? But it was fun, man. It was really fun. Macadon 1 says, I just much love, Macadon. Appreciate you, homie. Welcome to the family. Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it here, man. I'm gonna let y'all go back and listen to the playback. Turn the volume down. I'm telling y'all right now, man. But turn the volume down. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the playback, and y'all get the points from it, from what it be. Black Fight Fans' position is basically, or should I say, a Earl Spence Jr. And I believe that his views represent the Earl Spence Jr. fans. The Earl Spence Jr. fans believe that, once again, Earl Spence is the bigger star. He's the better businessman. He's in the better business position. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I stand firm and I believe that with Terrence Bud Crawford's accomplishments, and not having the proper dance partner, you know what I'm saying? That is the difference. And I do believe that Terrence Crawford should get his 50-50 cut. And I'm going to leave it right there. Much love to everybody who tuned in. I see we got a gang of y'all up in here. Hit the like button for me, man. If you didn't hit it coming in, hit it on the way out. Much love to everybody, man. Black Horseman Promotions, man. I wish I'd have had you up on here, bro. You know what I'm saying? It would have been all love to have you. Some of y'all other ones, man. Hamid, I seen you wanted to get on here too, man. But whenever I got Black in the building, this is the first time he's actually been on the channel. As far as like on the show, man, I had to deal with him one-on-one. But there you have it. Y'all debate the points, man. Y'all tell me who was right and who was wrong. Y'all let me know which side of the fence that y'all think is right. Does Terrence Bud Crawford deserve 50-50 in an upcoming fight with Earl Spence Jr.? You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. Hit the like button for me. Much love to each and every one of y'all. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the fights. I think this is a fight on the night. You know what I'm saying? I might not come on after the fights tonight. I'm a little busy. But enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the fights. We'll be back up on here tomorrow night, Sunday, for We Talking Boxing, and we'll bring this up some more. Hit the playback. Listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, because we'll bring this up again tomorrow. Who do y'all side with? Earl Spence Jr. or Terrence Bud Crawford? Should Crawford get 50-50? Should Earl Spence stud up and act like he is just the pay-per-view man, the pay-per-view king, and tell Terrence Crawford, the #1 undisputed champion, that he shouldn't get 50-50? Riddle me that. Much love to each and every one of y'all. To the next video, Mainman Mademan. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Mainman511. Facebook, Mainman Mademan Boxing Forum. Instagram, Mainman Mademan. Much love to each and every one of y'all. Yeah, Big Dose says yes, he should. I like that, homie. To the next one. Peace out.